Hey everyone, hi, this is Lucia, and welcome back to We Know What You Like. And we are doing something a little bit different with this go about with The Bear, season 1, episode 4. Why? Because I've actually seen this episode. I saw it yesterday. But the audio on that episode, as you can see from this clip, language and violence, ethics, that I'll post right now somewhere. It was absolute dog shit. So yeah, this I made a mistake. The wires, I didn't notice they were all jumbled up, so the audio was absolutely crap. And I tried my very best to fix it. At some points it sounded okay. It was still sounded terrible, really bad. So instead, I'm just gonna go through the episode and kind of just highlight certain parts that I was like, yeah, that's cool. Really liked it. Oh, that was significant. So again, I don't know. I've never done reactions like this because generally I don't go back and rewatch it unless I'm editing it, that's when I rewatch it. But I want to have something on the playlist for this episode. So that, like I said, let's just rewatch it clip by clip, kind of scrub through it a little bit and see what happens, And again, I apologize profusely for that mistake. Goodness. You can ask my dad, y'all. Not literally, but you can ask my dad. Again, not literally. How long I've been trying to fix that audio since yesterday and again today that I'm doing this. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's get started. Let's see. There's not going to be an uncut, unfortunately, because the audio was terrible. But let's see. We have starting off with our guy Marcus. I really like this because we get to see more of Marcus. We get to see him really jive with bakery and really his creativity is blossoming in the workplace, and I love that for him and for the workplace. So that's cool. We have this hot dog. This part was so ridiculous, guys. Like, why would you try and put that shirt on that? Why would you inflate it before going inside the car? These things don't make sense to me. Now I understand Ricky's cousin's point about marketing, the original beef t-shirt on it. You're going to a birthday party, a lot of people are there. I get that, but bruh.
Money
Yeah.
from Cicero, you can't pay back.
Yeah, so they're going to the birthday party for
birthday
Cicero.
parties. How about that?
I didn't borrow shit.
You know what?
It was
Doesn't even
Michael.
matter. It's
Dumbasses. Again, this is going to be a much shorter video than we usually do because I'm combing through, pausing stuff, because, again, I'm so sorry. And I know you've already heard me say this, but, the Bear episodes aren't very long to begin with. Let's point that out. Yeah. And this is where it pops.
What's this shit?
this fucking guy.
I think they just need to fight, personally.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I know everyone deals with their trauma in different ways, their grief different ways. But and it's going to be hard for them to have a real heartfelt conversation if they ever do. I hope they do at some point. I don't know when. I know season 3 comes out over the summer, so maybe if they haven't done it then, hopefully I don't know. But family, and that's what this episode a lot shows. You can argue with people, you can have disagreements with everyone, but family's family, and you stick by each other regardless. So yeah. And found family too. Look at this. Look at Tina.
Morning.
Tina and I are still fighting. And he's like, let me go get the backup. Really, guys?
Oh. Good one?
Good cake.
Too high?
I answer to.
This is what I'm talking about. Tina, we fucking fighting. We fucking fighting. And I get it, where Tina's coming from in terms of, I've been in this game for 20 years and here comes this young hotshot who's better at me and wants to change everything. And so she's battling she's resisting, I get it. But at the same time, Tina, we fucking fighting. It's not honestly as simple as that.
Jeff, the system.
Listen, I'm not trying to be a tight ass. I don't want you to think I'm like
We fucking
up in
fighting.
your space. I'm just doing what I was.
This little nerd and this fucking nerd just washes them, bro.
Fucking nerd.
The only one that stands up to your ass.
All these people do is yell. Man, if I was in this family, I too. Just kidding. Again, they're fun. The high anxiety they have. I'm not surprised with Carmen's sister how she went outside of the regular people that she hangs around to. Or I don't know if that's her husband or fiance, but the dude she's with, Pete, I get it. I get it.
Doesn't listen to your bullshit. It wasn't my phone.
It wasn't my phone.
It
Oh.
wasn't my
Oh, this is so important for later on. Oh, that was like a dagger to the chest when they say it. Firstly, I really like Carmen's jacket. Secondly, in a moment they're gonna talk about ketchup. I love ketchup. Why didn't Rick bring any ketchup, Cousin Morgany? Because he's stupid. And I also hate mustard, so I would not put mustard on my shit. So.
Gee, how are you?
I thought you'd killed yourself.
Thought you killed me, Harold. I've never seen the Ghostbusters. This fucking shit. You already knew. Like, I already knew that this was gonna be something because clearly they panned to it and focused on it. But what actually happens? My gosh, Richard. Richard, my guy. Let's see. That part was awkward.
One bite of a donut brings as much joy.
I love his part. He's like, I
Two
just
bites
love.
brings sadness.
I love it though. Again, we're talking about how
Used to be my favorite when I was a kid.
the encouragement is
Sweet
great.
tooth. Well done.
Yeah, I agree. Again, marvelous. Tina, we fighting. That's all on the parents. Fucking get out of my house. Those are my presents. Control your fucking kids. Listen, I don't got kids, but like, Jesus, you come up in my house to a birthday party and you destroy another kid, the birthday boy's presents. We'll be fucking fighting. Let's go, Pete. Again, they're gonna have a conversation later on, Pete and Carmen, and I absolutely enjoy it very much. So.
At 847-555-0186.
555.
Number sound familiar, Ricky?
Part. Oh.
Yeah. Because that's Michael's number.
Oh.
Nobody looks at fucking digits anymore. I'm 312, dog.
No. And then just like that, well, damn, sort of.
Big man.
Again, everyone is dealing with their grief in so many different ways. It's hard to. I remember I was reading this book one time where, this lady. So these two people, they have a best friend, or they're each other's best friends, but they also have another best friend. And the third best friend, he's with the girl best friend. But then the third best friend dies, and they're handling their grief in different ways. Now, it could be because the girl, she was pregnant when the guy died, but also they all have a business together. This book is called. I'm not going to tell you what it's called in case someone's watching this and they don't want to get spoiled. But how we deal with our grief is so particular, and sometimes you just want, like, there's some people that will just lay there and just let the wallowness and the sadness swallow them whole, basically. And other people are like, let's go, let's get it, we got to do something. I am one of more of those people. I need to forget in order to live, But at the same time, there's those moments where I just stare into space and then it all just rushes back. So I am a happy medium, if you will. And so the way these people are constantly battling each other so that way they don't feel their true emotions and or to let it out, I get it. So. And it could be something, and also it could be that they always did that, to be honest. They maybe always were arguing. You shouldn't, Asking for help is not a crime, Tina. And this part right here, ooh.
Hey, Chef,
What?
can you please use a salt bed next time like I asked? Okay.
Why are you always like watching
Because
me?
it's just sort of my job. Also, maybe we don't use like gross kitchen towels.
Yeah, Tina.
We can just
Judgmental.
use a knife.
No.
Judgment. I think it's just like health and safety. more
Exactly.
than-
Sometimes things are weird or whatever with
This part right here, they're talking about his sister, but he's also talking about how proud he is of Carmen and how it's not easy to get out from where you're from. You know, I'm from San Antonio. I'm from Texas. I live in California, and one of the best things I ever did was to move away from Texas. I love my family and everything, my friends that I left behind, but no, it was one of the best things I ever did. Side note, well, I remember when I was watching this and I noticed the way they put the T-shirt on with freaking duct tape. It's so on brand with Cousin. It's so on brand. Still, it was proudly showing the original beef, but still, seriously.
and your sister freaking was really pumped for you. Really, really pumped. Yeah.
Cool.
But she also, really missed you a lot too.
Must have been hard.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Like the perspective of his sister.
Fuck.
Shit.
Fucking Rick.
Get a little more ketchup here.
Thanks.
What?
Well,
Don't kill me.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
the
We
kids
spilled
are.
a bottle of Xanax in the cooler.
Mustard. Ugh.
What, are they fucking dead?
No.
No. I think they're just sleeping.
Fingers crossed, you know? Works for us.
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah. This conversation too. I really liked
We were
the
so close in age, more.
so they're talking about it gets revealed in this moment. Obviously, the photograph that they're looking at with Cicero when he's younger and another man, and it's revealed that the other guy in the photo is Carmen's dad, and it really resonated with me because of the parallel between Carmen and his brother Michael and Cicero in, their dad. In terms of, they were really close in age, they got along, they were each other's comfort, and then the drugs and everything kind of sort of got in the way. And, this really big fight happened and they separated. And now we personally don't know why, or I don't know about y'all, but I don't know why one, Michael left the restaurant to Carmen. We don't know why Carmen feels like he blames himself for Michael's death. We don't know that. Obviously, we know that there's a letter that's just there that Cousin found that he put back where he found it, sort of thing, instead of giving it to Carmen. So we don't know what it says. And so, yeah, I really like this because, again, the parallels there. And it really shows that, because I remember in episode 2 or 3 or something like that, when Cicero was like, oh, why, or Carmen was like asking Cicero, why did you give him all this money? He's like, it's your brother. And I was like, he wasn't good for it. Why would you do that? And I feel like this moment really capitalizes why he would, because no matter how much someone is down on the dubs and maybe they're going to do something bad with something, you really hope that this time they will turn their life around, sort of thing. And it's hard to turn family away. So I get it, and I really like this moment a lot.
More like a friend and family. We were.
And
same kind of
again,
problems, right?
his dad is somewhere, so I'm assuming we're gonna get his dad, Carmen's dad, some point. So that'll be interesting.
Taste it and tell me you're shitty.
Your attitude's shitty, Tina.
It's great. Thanks, chef.
What?
What the fuck?
It's great. Thank you, chef. Now, let's hurry up and roll before we get rolled, yeah?
Yeah.
We almost back?
I really like this part because Pete's telling them in the car, like, thank you for letting me be part of this family. And I was like, oh, that's really cute. And I think Carmen also really starts to appreciate, not really, but just like, because he tells cousin, like, he's not that bad, Petey's not that bad. And what Pete told Carmen about appreciating him or appreciating his efforts to get out and do what he did, that wasn't in vain. People noticed it, and so I really like this moment too. Yeah. And at the very end, we get back with the family, with the crew, our found family, and we eat cake. And I think that's lovely. And again, this episode for me specializes in talking about family, and I'm here for it. So, yeah, that was our special season 1 episode 4 sort of rehash, because again, I saw it, but the audio was absolute trash, and so there. And onwards, the audio will be better. But I thought this would be more of an interesting way to rehash the episode, recap the episode, versus y'all trying to get through that audio. Again, I'll show you a clip. I hate mustard.
Yo,
I don't like mustard.
Gay ass fruit. Homemade Ecto Cooler.
How is fruit gay? Of what it sounded like. So you were like, damn, this rehash was much better than me trying to put out that absolute trash of an audio. So yeah, I will see y'all next time. At this point that I'm doing this video, I already watched episode 5. So all is fun. All is good. But I will see y'all next time. Bye for now.